Tribe, welcome back. It's me again, Mr. Hall. As you know, when I begin the video, I begin to channel. And recall, this is a worldwide, global, interdimensional, channeled spiritual message. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, okay? If you would like to book a personal session, are interested in any of my products, services, spiritual tools, click the link above and we'll get connected, okay? So let's get into the channeled message. I was guided to the traditional tarot deck, okay? So there may be something around traditions that maybe some specific way of thinking, way of being, familial, societal constraint that you needed to escape from, okay? Something that was maybe hidden within the subconscious with the Seven of Swords being here, okay? Some form of deceit, lies, enemy masquerading as a friend, deception, strategy, secrecy, maybe not so secret societies as well, cults, gangs, cartels, mafias, hidden agendas, adaptability, survival, self-interest, risk-taking, ambiguity, unconventional approach, or theft, okay? So there may have been any of those situations happening in the recent past, if we look at time linearly, okay? Within the tribe, we look at time non-linearly, so take this as it resonates, okay? This may have even been something from a past life, you escaping some form of karma, okay? Or misplaced karma. I'm picking up destiny swapping energy. And this card was clarified by the Uprising card from the Mystical Journey Oracle, okay? Embracing your true path, okay? You're being guided to embrace your true path spiritually, okay? Really stepping into a space that is in alignment for you with the number 11 here. You may have been seeing the repeating number 11, okay? 1111 specifically. Or repeating number ones, 100, 11, okay? I'm also picking up something about 101. So something about 101, learning the basics of a situation. You may have had to experience some form of shadow aspect within yourself or others to recognize the capacities of human nature, okay, in a negative context, all right? But as you were rising up, okay, as you were beginning to speak your spiritual truth, know your spiritual path, okay, there may have been some form of betrayal or maybe even words being casted upon you. So some form of spell casting, okay, happening, something impacting or affecting, maybe infecting as well your sacral chakra, right? Your capacity to create, okay, with the I can energy, your willpower, okay? Something impacting your willpower in the recent past, all right? This is going to be the first confirmation. And someone may be an Aquarius or an air sign, okay? But in the current energy, this past experience has possibly left you in a place of the Nine of Cups reversed, okay? Shattered dreams, nightmares, unhappiness, devastation, misery. Are you getting what you thought you wanted? But it's not what you really wanted at all, okay? Something may have been emotionally shattering, okay? This energy is connecting a bit to the previous reading down below, so you may want to check that out, or maybe to the left or the right, depending on where you are watching this, okay? But something about your wish fulfillment being stolen, okay? Something attempting to steal your peace, your joy, your happiness, okay? Thief of joy is the statement coming through. But ultimately, the shattering of this experience, okay, that you have recently gone through, energetically, spiritually, mentally, okay, has left you in a place of growth, okay? You are now recognizing where you can begin again, all right? Starting fresh, starting new. And as we say within the tribe, there are no coincidences, absolutely none, okay? So something was divinely orchestrated for you to grow, okay? These may have been growing pains that you experienced in any capacity, okay? I am picking up professionally and even romantically, specifically, okay? And this may have been familial as well. You would have been picking up on this energy through utilizing your psychic gifts, maybe being gaslit into not honoring your psychic gifts, your spirituality, your sacredness, okay? And this is the growth. This is where you have grown because you've stepped into a place of knowing, okay? If you had a specific question around some form of betrayal, it's a yes, okay? It's clear, okay? And that may have been a hard pill to swallow, all right? But you're recognizing now that the daily choices you make now align you with your life purpose, okay? As in the near future, we have the judgment card, right? You're going to be able to call judgment on this energy, okay? Because you will lean into your knowing, okay? Your psychic knowing, all right? And as you do this, okay, the divine is supporting you through this awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, okay? Yeah, providing a final reckoning, right? Finally closing a door on something that is no longer serving you, okay? And you'll find yourself in a space of making a mandatory choice that will change your life for the better. The number 20 may be significant. You may be seeing 2020, right? You're going to have a clear vision, okay? 2020 vision may be significant, all right? And as you do this, and as you hold this clear vision, okay, the universe, the divine is saying yes to you as you are in your authenticity, okay? With the number 31 or 13 being significant, okay? You are recognizing the subtle signs and the malleability of reality, right? You recognizing that you don't need to be on a specific or within a specific timeline, okay? No need to perpetuate some form of battle, okay? Okay, no need to be proven right or wrong. Simply being. Yeah, I was picking up on a bit of that energy. Something really was attempting to drag you down, okay? Or maybe bring your attention to all of the negative things wrong, okay? And maybe even a dissatisfaction with reality, this physical realm, such a disappointment. I'm picking up the statement, no love here, okay? And so again, this dark night of the soul energy, but something was the catalyst for you to rise up into growing, okay? Into growing your authenticity, into growing into your true nature, okay? Or rather your truest natures that really feel like home to you, all right? And I'm being guided to the gateway of light activation, okay? All right, because through the darkness there is the light. I'm being guided to mention this, all right? And at the bottom of the deck of this gateway of activation, we have star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, and soul family, right? Something needed to happen, okay? It needed to happen so that you can recognize that you are visiting this world, this realm, not of it, okay? And now something is cemented. Something has been clearly defined for you to recognize, okay? If you go back, okay, if you continue to perpetuate a specific cycle, you may experience this same form of loss and or betrayal, okay? Even self-betrayal, right? Where were you betraying the self? Where were you possibly not allowing yourself to rise up? Where have you been stunting your own growth, okay? And where have you been separating yourself from your authenticity? These may be questions that you've been guided to ask, okay? Depending on where you are within the tribe and what timeline, okay? And yeah, coming through, and what may have assisted you through this is the Palladian activation, okay? Coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution, okay? You needed a resolution. You needed a way out. You needed something that would allow you to really see beyond the limitations or the perceived limitations that you were experiencing. All right, you may identify as a Palladian, may connect very heavily with non-human intelligences, okay? And your ancestors are really letting you know, yes, this is growth. Yes, you are stepping into your authenticity, okay? You are having this awakening, all right? And it can be paradigm shifting, paradigm shattering, okay? When we go through an experience that we believe is real, excuse me, spiritual release, okay? When we go through an experience that we believe is real and true, to find out that maybe it wasn't, okay? But these rose-colored glasses I'm being guided to mention are taken off so that we can step into our true power and own it. Okay? And the Palladians are really sending you a lot of messages. Okay? They're letting you know that you have a new flame, a new opportunity that is presenting itself to you. Someone may be in Holland, okay? Someone may be in Africa, okay? Depending on where you're located. Also within the Western world, okay? But something is written in stone, okay? You may need to type something, okay? Because there may be some form of legalities that actually need to happen, all right? Yeah, you may have even been a scribe in a past life, okay? Your soul is adding this information to its knowing, all right? With the memories of Atlantis here, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology, okay? You've been equipped with new technology to recognize the dark, okay? So that you are able to guide others through it and or assist, all right? So any forms of abuse, any forms of harassment, okay? An energy of festering, okay? Something attempting to fester within your spirit is being released, okay? So that you can grow forward. The Palladians, I would definitely connect, okay? I'm being guided to mention that you really connect with Palladian energies. You may have been seeing this come up on your timeline, within your algorithm, maybe individuals in your immediate environment that are not spiritual or don't identify as spiritual are bringing up these energies because they are attempting to communicate with you heavily. And you're having memories of Atlantis, and I'm being guided to describe Atlantis a bit. So a very technologically advanced, okay, space and being and time, okay? A lot of telepathic communication, right? So allowing yourself to step out of that weight of the emotions of this experience that you recently went through, and tapping into balancing the divine masculine and feminine energies so that your mind can be cleared and you can hone in on this authenticity, okay? Yeah. You're really being guided towards a new family. A coming together is happening for you. Again, with the Stargate star gathering, okay? You're going to be connecting with individuals that have learn these similar lessons, okay? You're going to recognize the technology of soul family, okay? You're going to see progress in remembering your true home, okay? Not just of the flesh, okay? And something about a resolution happening because of a spiritual acceleration, okay? Going through this growth, the spiritual acceleration of growth, and a resolution being met because you are rising up or have risen up to a perceived challenge, okay? And due to your authenticity, the planetary alignments are fully supporting this, okay? Instantly. You may experience instant gratification. You may experience an instant shift. Something is going to reverberate throughout your vessel. And it's going to allow you to really be free, is the statement coming through. All right? You may be guided to meditate with rose quartz, okay, carnelian, and or jasper. These can also be the names of individuals and or locations I'm being guided to mention. But you have ascended masters working very closely with you to help you maintain this authentic frequency, okay? As you're growing and seeing yourself rising up and having escaped, okay, or removed yourself from very harsh and dense energies that really destroyed or interrupted or attempted to destroy and interrupt your wish fulfillment, okay? All right? And something is definitively going in your favor, tribe, okay? As a final reckoning has been called. Wow. Okay? So simple energy that you need to, that I'm being guided to mention to you to remain within is your authenticity. What is authentic to you? Okay. And there's a lot of good luck symbolism around you now as well. You may have been noticing crickets or grasshoppers. Okay. Something significant about this. Someone may be in Asia as well. Okay. All right, so I'm being guided to leave that channel message here. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, depending on where you're watching. If you'd like to book a personal session, click the link above in the bio, and we'll get connected. And with that, Ashe, abracadabra, as above, so below, as within, as so without, as the universe, as the soul, so more to be, so it is. Love and light, peace and darkness, and Anak Amun. See you next time, tribe.